Supposed to be here earlier, but I got called off to go back to work. I had decided I wasn't going to work today. I got called in anyway. So it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do in life. Sometimes you got to work when you got to work. Because the bills got to be paid, right? And in this case, it wasn't that. It was just that they needed what they needed. And I was the one that had to do it. And I'm kind of limited in how long I can be here because I have to go meet with somebody at 4 to help them with something. There's a little negativity again today. In fact, I'm gonna say there's a lot of negativity today. So somebody's going through something. Let's get rid of these rocks from yesterday. Hope you're doing well today, but it looks like somebody's not. Looks like somebody's dealing with a lot. This is I've seen more negativity than this, but not very often. Hey, Kailash, I'm sorry I didn't have a chance to tell you about what was going on. I got called into work, and I had to go it was like 3 or 4 hours away, there and back. Sorry about that. I had to kind of run out the door. Oh, wow, the energy just shifted. I felt it when it shifted. Interesting, wow. Okay, so let's get rocks first, and then we'll get a song. I had a song earlier, but I'm gonna get a different song because I really don't want to read about that song I got earlier. I could care less. I think that was just spirit screwing with my head. And I had a talk with Spirit about it too. And I said, don't give me this song anymore. It was that song, What is Life Like Right Now? Life Right Now by Caitlin Smith. Dream came out. Oh, this is not even a rock that belongs in here. So somehow crystals are significant. Joy, I love it. That's what I'm talking about. You have a friend. Your friend is here. You're going to focus on your love and your kindness, and your family, and your health. Good for you. All right, so your dreams are here. Your joy is here. You have a friend, but right now you need to focus on your love and your kindness towards your family and the health of your family. So that sounds good, right? All right, let's see what song comes out. If Spirit gives me that song again, I'm going to fall out of the chair. All right, Spirit, what song would you give me for this reading today? If Spirit gives it to me, I'll just read about it. I mean, it is what it is. Okay. So-called life, 3 days grace. Can't laugh, can't cry, can't live, can't die. Can't do anything anymore, no. Can't love, can't breathe, can't talk, can't sleep. But I can't seem to stay awake anymore. Oh, what a time to be alive. Such a waste of fucking time. Oh, give me something to take the edge off. Something to kick the night off. Something to keep my mind off this so-called life. Oh, give me something to take the edge off. Something to kick the night off. Something to keep my mind off this so-called life. Feels like I want to jump, want to scream, want to run, want to fucking put a chainsaw through the wall, yeah. Feels like I'm living in a world where everybody's all for none and none for all, yeah. What a time to be alive. Such a waste of fucking time. Oh, give me something to take the edge off, something to kick the night off, something to keep my mind off this so-called life. Oh, give me something to take the edge off, something to kick the night off, something to keep my mind off this so-called life. What a time to be alive, what a time to be alive, what a time to be alive. Such a waste of fucking time. Feels like I want to jump, want to scream, want to run, want to fucking put a chainsaw through the wall. Oh, give me something, oh, give me something, oh, give me something to take the edge off. Something to kick the night off, something to keep my mind off this so-called life. Oh, give me something to take the edge off, something to kick the night off, something to keep my mind off this so-called life. And if you've been watching the readings consistently and listened carefully, the song that I told you I got at the beginning of the reading, the one, What's Life Right Now by Caitlin Smith, the last time I got that song, this was the song that I got right behind it. Very funny, Spirit, very funny. All right, we're going to start out with tarot, which we hardly ever do. I'm here to use the black cards. Spirit, astrologically, how are you working in this collective? Your dreams are here, your joy, a friend, focus on love, kindness, your family, and your health. The Empress is here with the Chariot. So Spirit's helping this very powerful feminine side of you to get over something, to move on, to get past a situation, or to have transportation. All right, what's the energy to overcome for this feminine, this Empress? It looks like she's over something. It looks like she's really gotten over something. The energy to overcome is a higher level commitment that is toxic as fuck. And what's going to bring it together? The Sun, her happiness, and having no strength. Feeling like I am a weakling. I can't do anything about this. So we have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. We have Taurus here twice. We have Capricorn here again. We have another Taurus vibe here. There's a lot of Tauran energy on the board. And we have a Leo here twice. So we're dealing with a Taurus. That's definitely a Taurus and a Leo. And we're also dealing with a Capricorn and a Virgo. Interesting. All right, so we're going to keep that in mind, and we're just going to move on. All right, Spirit, how are you working in the virtues? May I see, please? Virtues for this reading. How are you working? This person is getting over something, and it's a toxic relationship that they have a contract. It's like they have a contract with somebody, and they're getting over the toxic contract. Generosity came out. Spirit's helping you to be generous. Somebody's been disrespectful, but they've been very patient with this disrespect. And we see that that's the energy for you to overcome, is being patient with somebody's disrespect while you're being generous. And they have no compassion either. Interesting. That's the negativity. Do you sense the negativity in the reading now that you saw the negativity with your own two eyes? There's a very negative vibe to this. But that shift is coming, and that's what's going to pull it together, is the Sun. That's the happiest card in the deck. That's the happiest you can ever be. Getting over this negativity, and that's what Spirit's helping this woman do. This man, woman, whatever it is, it's a feminine energy. It could be man or woman, but it's a feminine energy. Whatever is helping you get over this, and it's something earthy. There's an earthy energy that moves you forward. The Chariot propels you forward. And the Chariot also presents yin and yang, like the balancing out of yin and yang. And we have an imbalance here. If we turned it upright, we would have a strong desire not to have a contract, not to have whatever you signed the contract for. Or if we spun it the other way, you would not have a desire, or it would be a toxic desire to have this contract. So no matter how you look at it, it's not a good vibe. It's time to get over this and to be happy again. Your happiness is what Spirit wants to use to pull this together. But there's a weakness for some reason on the bottom of the deck. And you're going to be using your intuition about this, and you're going to manifest it, and you're not going to search your soul here anymore. You feel like you have no choice, but there is a wheel coming. I just will warn you about that. And that wheel is leading to somebody having no hope. Oh, I hate to hear that. Okay, Spirit, how are you working in this collective? May I see, please? Why is the Empress here with the Chariot? May I see, please? Why is the Empress here with her Chariot? Because she's tired. She's no longer wanting to go through healing chaos. She's over that shit. I don't blame her. Alright, and why is the Devil here with the Hierophant? Because you're tired of not being able to get over this, to have it's like, you're no longer going to be still. There's something powerful coming here, and it has to do with getting wisdom. It's like you haven't learned your lesson about what doesn't give you pleasure. You can't be still, and there's a powerful lesson about what doesn't give you pleasure. You really made up your mind what you will and won't put up with. And you're tired of never having any security. Why is the sun here? Because you're going to have a new beginning. Good for you, sweetheart. Good for you. And it's leading to a lot of blessings. Why is strength on the bottom of the deck? Because you feel like you can't go forward. You're having a new beginning. Why can't you go forward? Maybe somebody else can't go forward with you because you don't have any money. Your abundance is lacking. Well, why is new beginning here then? Because you're going to have a miracle. That's why you're going to be happy. Because there's going to be a miracle that leads to a new beginning, even though you don't have any money going forward. Wow. Alrighty then. No action. You're not going to take any action on the bottom of the deck. Somehow you're not going to be able to take action. So there's a situation maybe you wanted to take action and you can't. Alright. Why is the Empress here? Because open your mouth, use big words, talk. Family shit's getting on your nerves, but you're on the same team and you're just going to fucking say what's on your mind. Good for you. And why is the Chariot here? Because it's time for shit to get real. But it came out in reverse, so I get the feeling that nothing's going to get real. Why is nothing getting real here? Because fuck your feelings. I got to keep the shit clean. You're hot, smart, and you have a great ass, but your boundaries are trash. And why is the Hierophant here with the Devil? Because you're giving too many fucks to give zero. And you remember it was saying that you weren't learning your lesson about what doesn't give you pleasure. Clarify giving too many fucks. I think you're having sex. It's not that serious, but you want shit to be different. That makes perfect sense. So you care too much about this situation when it comes to this job or this contract that's toxic. It's a contract that's toxic. And you're realizing, I care too much. It's not that serious. I just want shit to be different. I don't need you to be different. I can change myself first. And why is the Sun here? I still think you're giving because you fucked up. You're happy because you fucked up. Somebody's happy because you fucked up. Yeah, that's the Sun. Yeah, somebody's happy because you fucked up. Why are they happy? Somebody doesn't want you to be happy. But you're happy anyway. Because it was time to talk money. And now you're irritated. You fucked up because it was time to talk money. And you are irritated. Somebody's happy anyway. Why is the Strength card in reverse? Maybe you're not gonna Strength can be like stubbornness. When it's in reverse, it can be a very stubborn energy because you're gonna listen. Whoever this Empress is, whatever she said to you, when she told you we're on the same team, this family shit's getting on my nerves, and I'm going to open my mouth and be honest with you about it, you're actually going to listen instead of being so strong and thinking that you're powerful, almighty. There's Cosmo. But you also better watch what you say. And realize that love can hurt like hell. Somebody's about to get hurt here. And I think, personally, just looking at what I'm seeing here, somebody's happy that you fucked up because it was time to talk money and they got irritated. Somebody's happy about that. Think about that for a moment. There's somebody in your life that's happy that you fucked up. Let that sink in. Let that sink in for just a minute, okay? Okay. Alright, let's put these over here. What do we want to do next, Spirit? Show me this person that's happy because somebody fucked up. Show me what's going on here. Why is the Empress here? Because of a child and a mature male, a main male who won't change and he won't work. So the Empress is here because of a child and a main male who won't change when it comes to getting a fucking job. Why is the Chariot here? Or doing a fucking job? Because you're not married. You're getting over this because you don't have to deal with this person. I'm getting out of this marriage. I don't want to be married to you anymore. Alright, why is the Hierophant here? I'm out of this marriage because you're not a privileged lady. You don't have a lot of privilege and wealth. You've worked hard for everything you have. And this main man, he don't want to work. He's lazy. Alright, why is the Devil here? Or he can't work because you don't want to have to go to the courthouse. Or maybe you're not going to have to go to the courthouse. Maybe you weren't actually married. Or something happened here. Why are you not going to have to go to the courthouse? Because there's no official person. Yeah, it's not a real marriage. It's like you've just been together for a long time. You've known this person for a long time. And why is the Sun here? This is what we want to know right here. Okay. Because you're not going on a journey when it comes to a house. And somebody's happy about that. Where you fucked up is by not going on a journey to somebody's house. And this is going to make somebody happy because you fucked up by not going on this journey. So, somebody understands what that means. I have no clue. But it's affecting your abundance. Keeping you from having any money. Alright, why is Strength on the bottom of the deck? Because you're not gonna have a courtship either, and you're not even gonna think about having a courtship with this person. Why not? Because they got sudden wealth, and they have no mature man. So somebody suddenly got wealthy, but they're not mature, and there's concern about this. You're not going to get to know this person. Alright, let's see if we can figure out what else is going on here. I don't freaking know. Why is the Empress here? Oh, I picked up the wrong deck because she has new gifts being activated. You never picked up the wrong deck by mistake in a reading. Why is the Chariot here? Because somebody is going to have no angelic help when it comes to their gift. Alright. Why is the Hierophant sideways? Because in the past, somebody was a workaholic. And why is the Devil sideways? Because you're trying not to have a conflict with your voice. You don't want to fight with somebody. So you're keeping your mouth shut. You're not saying anything. And why is somebody happy because you fucked up? Because they're happy. And they're a counselor. And they plan this. Alright, why is Strength here? Because somebody is going to be persistent to not explore. Not explore what? A new beginning. Remember it said you were going to have a new beginning? Somebody here is going to take off and go to the next level and have a new beginning. And they're not going to have to look very far either. Remember it said that they were happy that you fucked up because it was time to talk money? And over here, it was saying that you weren't going... Like you were going to have a new beginning, but over here it was saying you weren't. But now saying you are. So I don't know if you even know what you're fucking doing here. Look, you're looking at that social media though. You don't know whether you want to shit or get off the pot, but you're happy because you're a counselor. Somebody here, what's going to pull it together is that they are just going to be happy, and somebody's realizing, I think, that because this person is so happy that they're out of this contract, that they fucked up. And you're not going to have any angelic help with your dad. Why aren't they going to have any angelic help with their land? Mm-hmm. Because there's no networking being done. What do you mean no networking? It has to do with your home. Oh, who is this calling me? And somebody's not promoting it either. What's going to be the outcome? It hasn't been decided yet. Somebody is, and something going on with the underworld here. Somebody could have had a death and they weren't able to do whatever they had to do. I don't really understand this chariot. Can you explain it further? It also has to do with animals. Why do we need to know all that? Because somebody's spirituality is in reverse also. So it's like they don't believe. Their spirituality's upside down. But look, this person is getting new gifts activated. Why would Spirit have you getting over? Maybe you're getting over not having any spirituality. Clarify not having any spirituality. You're having growth in your spirituality. So it's not that you don't, you're also planning that too. You're planning on doing something to activate new gifts. Like I know for myself personally, I'm planning on attending a yoga class where it incorporates meditation. Let me get something to drink. Alright, I don't really know what to say about this reading. I don't feel like I'm getting very much out of it for some reason. What have I forgotten here? Let's see what comes out of these cards right here. Why is the Empress here? This is like your creative side. Dang it. The Empress is here because of her confidence. And she does have a lot of confidence in herself. She's standing in her power. She hasn't been able to heal because she hasn't been able to get any answers. And there's been no forgiveness. So what this is saying to me is that you're confident that somebody did something to you or you did something to them, and you're not going to forgive them because there's no answers and no healing. Why is the Chariot here? Because that's typically movement or getting over something. Because you're not going to reconcile with somebody and you're not empowered. You don't have the strength to do this. Ah, Cosmo, get off my foot. Why is the Hierophant here? Because of that Empress right there and her freedom. So she's getting her freedom from this toxic place. Why is the Devil here? This place or this, because there's not going to be any travel. There's not going to be any travel. That's why there's not going to be any reconciliation. Wherever she's at, where she's getting her freedom, she must have done traveling or someone was going to travel. And that's not going to happen And so she's getting out of this toxic bullshit. What are the answers that you're waiting for? The answers that she's waiting for are about trust and financial health. And she's not going to get them, and there's not going to be any forgiveness. Why is the sun here? Because she's going to get closure. She's going to end this whole thing. Good for her. And why is strength here? And she's going to be happier for doing it. Because she has dreams, and it has to do with her home being in reverse. Outcome of her home in reverse. She's going to find peace and a commitment. She's going to find peace about her home and a commitment. For some reason, there's something going on with her home, and that's what's the weakness. She's getting closure from whoever fucked up, and she's going to be happier. And, you know, that's how I think they're going to realize that they fucked up. Because this person is not acting like to me that it bothers them a bit that you fucked up. A bit. I don't really know what else to say about this. Let's see if we can see a little bit more, maybe kind of intuitively. Show me how this happens here. Somebody said, I choose you. Don't push my buttons. I choose you. Stop pushing my buttons. I chose you, but you were pushing my buttons. Somebody said, I don't choose you. I'm going to escape. I want to escape. I want to get drunk. I need something to get the night up started, to get the edge off, or whatever that song was saying. Somebody's going to say, I don't choose you. I'm going to make silent moves. So they don't choose you, so they're going to make silent moves. And don't lose hope, even though I don't choose you. Alright, show me how this happened. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where'd that card go? There it is. Somebody is not going to get a divorce. Okay. I have 3 cards here for how this happened. It says you're not getting a divorce, you're not trusting your intuition, and you're not divinely guided. Alright, what's the truth? Okay, I said it wrong. You don't want to get a divorce, and you're not trusting your intuition because somebody's not divinely guided. But you're worried about getting this divorce. Alright, what's being hidden? That you're not waiting to be alone, to have solitude. Secretly, you're not really waiting for this. You're not waiting for somebody to be alone. You're not waiting for anybody. Why are they not alone? Because they have friend support. So, you're not waiting, and you're not alone because you have friend support. Alright, what's being shown? That somebody's jealous of you. Alright, and what's going to happen next? Somebody's going to regret that they were pretending. What were they pretending about? That this was true love and that they were focusing on yourself. They're regretting that they were pretending that this is true love, and now you're having to focus on yourself. You put the focus on yourself because you found out they were pretending that they had true love. What do you see when you focus on yourself? That you're having a rebound. You're having a rebound that you regret because of pretending like you were truly in love with this person, but really you were only doing it because of what you could get out of it, focused on yourself. So what's going to be the outcome of your rebound? It's teaching you not to play games with people's emotions, to not be a player. What's going to be the outcome of being worried about your divorce? It's not your choice. That's why you're worried. And somebody has a strategy. So what's the person whose choice? What are they going to decide? The one who has the choice. They're going to say, you first. You know where to find me. I'm not making any moves. So it's almost like you live in their house and they're going to be like, you know where to find me. I'm not making any moves. Look, somebody's life was forever changed. Why are they saying you first? Because it's not only you. It's like they're saying you, okay. It's not your choice, but they're telling you you have to go first. So they're telling you you got to get out because they know it's not only you. Somebody's telling you to get out. What's be the outcome of that? Somebody's incomparable and their love is not dying. Somebody thinks you're incomparable and their love is not dying. Why do we need to know that? Because this is a love triangle and this is also your family. What's going on with the love triangle? It's not the right time for the love triangle because you're having a fling. Or you would be having a fling. So what is it time for? It's time for you to stop being so arrogant about your partying. What else? You're not going to eliminate anybody. And you're not missing somebody because you're having differences with them. Well, why are you having differences with them? Because they're not healing. And you're not gonna make me prove it that I don't want to reconcile. They're on the verge, but not on the verge of saying something here. Let's find out what they want to say. This person is very screwed up in the head. If you're dealing with this person, they screwed in the head. Alright. Talk to me about this person, Spirit, the one that's going through the divorce. What would the husband say to the wife? He would say, sex with you in reverse. So they had sex with you. Big deal, you're married. What would she say? It might be a big deal because you're married. I wish to be like you. No one understands me but you. What would being like him be like? Why do I feel so lost? So she feels like you feel lost and she wishes she could get lost too. Well, she wants you to get lost. But she's not going to move because it's her house is what it sounds like to me. And no one understands what I'm saying but you because I think y'all keep secrets from people. What do they not understand? Why do I deserve someone like you? Why do you deserve someone like that? Because if I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. But it came out in reverse like, no you wouldn't. You would have done exactly what you did. What would this person over here say that feels so lost? They would say, is it over? And will this ever change? What's the answer to that? I can't make you happy. So yeah, this marriage sounds like it's over. The passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. Alright, so what's going on with the secret love? What would whoever's with them say to them? I can't express myself. Alright, well express yourself through the cards. Nobody knows who you are. You cry at night. Why do you cry at night? Because you were right. The heat between us is intense. And what's going to be the outcome? So you got a lot of heat between you and this triangle. And you saying they were right. I can't make a decision, and these feelings are eating me alive. So whatever you said to this person, you were right, and they're saying that they can't make a decision and that the feelings they have about it are eating them alive. I'm better with my mind than my heart, but you can't make a decision. Oh, and I want out. What do you want out of? I don't want to be alone. They want out, but they don't want to be alone. It sounds like, and why is it that you love me? It sounds like to me they want out of this marriage, but they don't want to be alone. Like this person that owns this house, they're not budging. They want the other person to leave, but at the same time, it's like they don't want to be alone. That kind of thing. We definitely have a relationship problem going on here. Let's see how this husband feels about this wife. How does this husband feel about this wife? This husband is letting go of this wife. They're letting go. How does the wife feel about the husband? This wife has illusions. Their judgment is clouded. It almost looks like to me they might drink or maybe smoke weed. They look like they stay high all the time. They look like they can't see through a cloud of smoke. What are they seeing through? What are the illusions they need to see through about having a second chance? This wife thinks they're going to get a second chance, but this husband's saying, I'm letting your ass go. Alright, whichever one of you is with the third party, what would you say to them? You would say, I'm your divine masculine. Alrighty then. How do you feel about them? Or you're my divine masculine. Like it's only you, and I don't want to be dishonest with you and have consequences, but it's only you. I only want you, and I see they're getting rid of this person they're married to, and maybe they didn't realize how much of a spiritual connection this was, or maybe they thought they had a spiritual connection with their spouse and realized when they met you that they didn't know what a spiritual connection was. Alright, Cosmo, I love you too, baby. Come on. Here, can you sit here on this door handle? Are you able to sit up there? I'm scared you're going to get burned on these candles. Come up here on my shoulder. Come up here on Mama's shoulder. Come on. Come on. Get up here. Thank you. Alright. So, how does this person feel about this divine masculine? Like there's no lust. What do you mean there's no lust? Lost came out in reverse, and time. This person's been waiting a long time, and they've lost their desire for you. They no longer desire you. And they've been drifting. So at one time, I think they did have desire for you, but the wait, where it says over here that surprisingly they're not going to wait for you to be single anymore. They'll just be friends with you, I guess, is what it's saying. Because for one thing, somebody's jealous of them, and who wants to be around somebody who's constantly got to compete with a jealous-ass person? I sure don't. I would rather just exit stage left or right or whatever the hell I got to do. Alright, so what is going to happen here? What is going to happen with this divine relationship? You're going to have communication from somebody about how they have a spark and a renewal and they're not empowered. They feel weak and disempowered. They might be angry. Clarify this spark, renewal. What's this? They're getting messages in their dreams. Why are you telling us that? What does that have to do? They're also spying from a fake account. Why are they pissed off or what? They have no attraction. They used to be very, very attracted to you. Mars hot, but now that's working against you. I think you missed some kind of astrological opening. What's being hidden here? That you're not going to have unity. Secretly, there will be no unity, and this person will not get over this. What's being shown? That somebody's cold and detached. So what's going to happen next? See, there's nothing left here. There's nothing left here. Yep. There's no chemistry, and they're going to avoid you because they don't want to have to deal with the temptation and the deception that comes with partying or a third party. Good for them. Their higher self wants to say something, though. What does their higher self want to say, Spirit? What does their higher self want to say? That somebody doesn't know their worthiness. They don't know their worth. And they have no vision. There ain't nothing you can do for them. I mean, they are what they are. And they're probably not going to change anytime soon. If you want my opinion. Alright, what is this communication right here? This could be travel or communication. Why is that here? What is that? What do they want to say? That's what's going to happen here. They're going to say, it's not dark without you. And you have childhood trauma. Essentially what they're saying is, my life is happier now that you're gone. They're not attracted to you anymore. Something pissed them off and made them feel weak. Why are they dreaming and spying? Because the passion is overwhelming me and I don't know how to handle it, and I have a lot of sexual desire. So basically, and it hurts so much in reverse. Basically, this person dreams, like has sexual dreams of you, is what I'm getting from that. But you no longer have any desire for this. In fact, you're cold and detached because of this. Come on, Cosmo. That's enough now. Get back on my shoulder or I'm going to take you and put you in your... Get on my shoulder. Now. Cosmo, get on my shoulder. Thank you. Why are they cold and detached? Because of the things that they keep thinking about. They're having isolating thoughts. Something was said, it looked like, from the original spread that I did, that out of the other deck. What are they thinking about? That regret that they had a while ago, that they wish they didn't have that they could be there and have abundance and gratitude. They're thinking they don't have any regret. This person is cold and detached and thinks they have no regret. What's the truth? That they're romanticizing this. Oh no, they have nostalgia. Clarify the nostalgia. Yeah, they're closed off. There it is. No attraction. No apology. This person's got a lot of pride. What's going to be the ultimate outcome here? Oh, card in the wrong deck. We got a bunch of cards in the wrong deck. Something's going to happen. There's going to be a storm. An unexpected storm that's going to cause somebody's heart to be open. And it's somebody that stopped moving. It's the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Can you show me the storm? It has to do with their fears and limitations. What's going to happen? They're going to realize that somebody has been wearing a facade. What's under the facade? An epiphany. Can you show me what they're realizing? that they're in love with somebody new. They're healing and they're in love with somebody new. That's what they're going to realize. Their heart's open to somebody new. And they've been pretending like it wasn't. Why were they so afraid of that? Because this is leading to a union, a soul tie. I still don't know that I understand. What? Cosmo, I can't shuffle with you on my hand. Why is that scaring them? They're afraid of a soul tie reunion because of all of the attraction they have. Their ancestors are reminding them of you all the time and how attracted it's even coming out in their dreams. This place with you bad, and it started in the spring with wish fulfillment, but they wouldn't let go of their past, their south node, to celebrate gifts in abundance with you. So they've been at a distance with you, not making a decision, and they've been sabotaging this because they wouldn't tell the truth and express the truth while you were separated. But they're about to take action because of remembering and awakening. And it's divine masculine again. I don't know what's going on here, but there's a divine masculine that's fixing. He's acting like a child right now. If you want my honest opinion, he's being very childish right now. But something's going to jar him loose. He's going to have a tower moment, a storm. Alright, what's going on with Divine Masculine, Spirit? Divine Masculine, put away the computer. You're not here right now. What do you mean he's not here right now? Spirit says there needs to be an apology. Why does there need to be an apology? Because of forgiveness? Because if you would say you're sorry, they might forgive you, and there's chemistry, and you would take a leap of faith. Why would he ever want to do that? Because he's mastering a spiritual lesson about how he's unprotected. That's not good. And it has something to do with strictly sexual. What's going on with Divine Feminine? She's not going to reject. What do you mean she's not getting rejected? Or she's not going to reject somebody? Her finances are here. No rejection. She's not rejecting anybody. But her finances are here and she's not going to warn somebody. What do you mean she's not going to be warned? Somebody's going to go slower than slow and be longing. Why do you say that? Because of having to have acceptance about their decision to not wait. So if they made a decision to not wait and now they have to accept that decision. Outcome of her finances. What do you mean she can be open with somebody? It has to do with marriage. Why are you saying she's vulnerable because of marriage? Because somebody's marriage, it looks like, is about to split up. Outcome of her marriage splitting up and her finances being no support and stability. There will be no support and you'll have stability. Divine Feminine. That's what I'm getting. Anything else you want to say here? Somebody had an addiction. May still have an addiction, and that's why you're on different pages. You might be on different pages with somebody because of their addiction. I don't know what else to say. I think I've pretty much said all I want to say about this situation. It's making me real sleepy too. I don't know what that's all about. Like real sleepy. Woo. I hate feeling like this. What's the tea here? What's the tea for how this happened? These were karmic friends of yours, whoever you are. What's being hidden? That somebody can't dust it off and get the inside scoop. Alright, what's being shown? Ooh, that's a lot to be shown. I'm not taking that many cards. I feel like I dropped them. What's being shown? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That somebody is... Oh, wow. Somebody is hustling. And they married for money and because they had a drug habit. And now they have a bad reputation. What's going to happen next? They're hooked. There's going to be bad karma. It already has been. Somebody was a wolf in sheep's clothing. Outcome of the bad karma. So now they're hooked on drugs. What's going to be the outcome is they can't dig dirt, so they're going to be kissing ass and have no car. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Why can't they dust it off and get the inside scoop? Because you don't care. Nobody cares. It's like whoever this is bothered, but not bothered. It's like, I wish you'd leave me the hell alone, but I really don't care. Somebody's got a drug problem and they're with the person they're with because they feed their drug habit. That's a shame. That is a true shame. I hope you'll find recovery. That's why I feel like I'm fucked up right now and I can't hold my eyes open. Alright. Angels, are you even working here? The angels said somebody's got protection. What else? The angels are also indicating there will be forgiveness. Isn't that the things they said they didn't have? And that person that had problems with their house, they're going to have peace. I think this is the person that you're dealing with, quite frankly. I don't think this is you at all. Or it might be you and not them. Take it as it resonates. And look, it's all leading to your prosperity, your abundance, and your financial gain. Good for you. Good for you. I can't do any Q&A today. I can't keep my eyes open. And I got to go back to work, so I'm going to take a few minutes. But if I have time when I get back from... all I got to do is go help a guy make a phone call. Because he's deaf and he can't hear, so I have to explain to him what I'm going to do and then help him make a phone call. And when I get back, if I'm over my tiredness that I'm feeling right now, I'll do a Q&A. I love you guys, and I hope you have a great afternoon. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed the reading and that you'll let me know by liking, sharing, subscribing, and make some comments, whatever you want to do. All right. Bye.